Mrs. Parker was an amazing fourth grade teacher that 3 of our children had. She was wonderful. She was just the extra mile kind of teacher that every parent dreams about for their child. Once when I was at a parent-teacher conference with her, we were discussing her long 25-year career of teaching. She was telling me how things had changed so much and how she felt sometimes like a social worker, as she told me the story of a young boy who had come to school with cigarette burns across the top of his forehead. How heartbreaking. 7 of our 10 children attended that school, and they were well known for their stability and performance. I was often asked what I did. I thought, well, I don't really do any extra things to supplement their education or to increase their scores. As I thought about it, I realized my children did not have to worry about things at home because they knew that I loved their dad and they knew that their dad loved me. And it's been that way for 35 years. Marriage is the safest place for children. I repeat, there is no place safer for children than within a marriage. Children throughout the world, no matter what country or culture, children do better off physically, emotionally, socially, financially, academically. Just about every indicator of a child's well-being and development is tremendously enhanced when they live in a home where their biological parents are married and stay married. This used to be commonly accepted by society as a whole, but now marriage between a man and a woman is being weakened and redefined, and children are suffering the consequences in dire ways. I like working with food. I will use food to illustrate the differences between children from homes that the parents are married and children from homes with cohabiting, divorced, or single parents. This glass represents the amount of time a married couple has to spend with their children. This glass represents the amount of time an unmarried, single, or divorced parent has to spend with their children. In parenting, 2 heads really are better than 1. A married couple can unite their skills and talents to fulfill their children's needs. Married couples have more time to be aware of homework and supervise friends and different activities. Studies show that children from single-parent homes receive 9 to 13 hours less time per week than children from married homes. Children from married homes receive better education. This glass represents the percentage of children from married homes who attend college. This glass represents those from unmarried homes who attend college. A married couple moves less frequently, so there's less disruptive changes in a child's school. Married couples generally have a better income and can live in safer neighborhoods with safer schools. This also means higher aspirations for college. This is not food, this is dirt. This represents the risks encountered by teens who live in homes with unwed mothers, single parents, or remarried parents. Children from those types of homes are more likely to use and abuse alcohol and drugs, are more likely to commit crimes, and are more likely to engage in premarital sex. Children with step-parents or live-in partner parents are at an extremely increased risk for abuse physically, sexually, or verbally. Why do married parents do a better job of keeping their kids out of trouble? According to a study by the Brookings Institute, quote, levels of parental involvement, supervision, monitoring, and closeness are higher on average in 2 biological married parent families than in single parent families. A married couple generally has mutual support from one another in the rearing of their children. Married parents are much more emotionally invested in their children's well-being. Unquote. Are there times when divorce is justified? Certainly. Are all children from married homes the ideal children? Certainly not. Blended families, single-parent families, and step-parents do have success. Abraham Lincoln, for example, was forever grateful for the influence of his stepmother. Dallin Oaks says, "There are surely cases when a divorce is necessary for the good of the children, but those circumstances are exceptional. In most marital contests, the contending parents should give much greater weight to the interests of the children. With the help of the Lord, they can do so. Children need the emotional and personal strength that come from being raised by two parents who are united in their marriage and their goals." What can you and I do to keep children safely in married homes? Uphold the family as the most important institution in the world. Support policies and laws that reinforce families and family values. In our own homes, sustain and strengthen our families. Keep our own marriages strong. Realize that marriage is a living thing that can be nourished, improved, and renewed. This week, give one extra act of service and love for your spouse. This week, give 20 extra minutes of time to play with and listen to your children. As we do this, our marriage and our families can become a sweet dessert that blesses us and our entire community. Russell M. Ballard said, "It is important to remember that all larger units of society depend on the smallest and most fundamental unit, the family. No matter who or what we are, we help ourselves when we help families." Thank you.